Hello, hello, YouTube crew. Are we live? Gerard has entered the building. Hello there, Gerard. Let me get this coffee flowing. Here we go. Let me drop this jam real quick. Oh, hello, hello, my people. Bing, bing, boom. Salute to you, my incredible YouTube crew. How blessed am I? I got Octavia in the chat this morning. Everything is fixed up. She's doing well. Things are good. Well. Let me see what's going on here. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Got to send out some love. Give me a minute. All right. So I got Bella. Hello there, Bella. Nice to see you. Fancy Nancy Cologne has entered the building. Octavia. Pain like Bane is in the house. Arlene, hello there. Yeah. Arlene. What a nice little group I got. 15 people in a minute. Boom. Hello. Always a pleasure to see the wonderful, beautiful, lovely Octavia stopping by. And we got Bella. Bella Mia. Bella Mia. Arms is up at the top. Gerard is in the house. There you go. Fancy Nancy with her GM Stigs. Gerard with a little high Stigs. Charissa Murph. What's up, Charissa? Charissa? I don't always make it, but when I can, well, your presence is a really good present. So it looks like Teresa came in and left. Teresa has left the building. Hello, hope everybody is well. Friday. Just got paid. It's Friday night. What a song that is. Party hunting, feeling right. Love that stuff. I love those types of songs. And, you know, Friday comes, you get that nice shirt, you're on the prowl. Just got paid. It's Friday night. Get out there, try to get your groove on, you know. And that's what it is. That's exactly what I don't know what I have on my mind today. I got to tell you, but isn't she lovely? Oh, now you guys know I'm not a short hair individual, but can you look at the beauty in that right there? Huh? Can you see the beauty in that right there? Bobby Brown's still alive. Yes. Brian Crevorsier has entered the building. Hello, Brian Crevorsier. Are these two women not gorgeous? Well, of course I'm going to defer to her. She's my number one, of course. But, oh, Maron, gorgeous. Sophia Loren, had short hair for a lot of her life, which I was not. Pain struggles to see me. Oh, this is a different club we're in here. We don't take anything from anywhere else to our neighborhood here. Whatever you got someplace else, leave it at the door. Now, if you don't mind, give me a second. I want to put on my chapstick. Yeah, they didn't have the Botoxes back then. They didn't have the lip pucker upper injections, whatever the fuck they call it. Black and red for the ladies, rocket girls. My computer is working better today. Thankfully, my computer is working better today. When I go back, I will have my IT guy take a look at it. Something's wrong with my inputs, but today my camera seems to be working good. Are we looking clear? Are we looking good? Can you see everything? Can you see Marilyn? Can you see Sophia? Can you see Tommy Stiggs talking to you? Can you see we are streaming in progress? I will never cut my hair short again. I hated it. Hey, to each his own. You know, everybody has their own ways, you know? Gina, hello, Gina. Thank you for stopping in. Look, it's Friday, Freestyle Friday. I got nothing for you. Nothing. But yesterday was a pretty good day for me, and I typically don't talk about me. But I had a nice, although I didn't leave the house, and I won't be leaving the house until Monday probably. Um, the wrestling was good to me. Everybody's different. Some people like their hair short. Some people like it long. I prefer long. That's just me. Some women do rock it short. Sciatica is 90% better. My foot is still numb, but I'm 90% there, Gina. Thank you for asking. Living in Florida with long hair is torture. I can imagine. I can imagine. What's Florida like today? Is it muggy? Oh no, just wrestling. That's it's my passion. It's my passion following wrestling. And this weekend you have high school wrestling in Atlantic City. My son is on the mat coaching. 2 years ago he was a competitor. 2 years ago he was a competitor, and this year he's a coach on the same mat that he wrestled on, coaching high school kids. It's just everything came full circle. Being with him every day since he was 5 years old wrestling. I've never missed one match since he's 5 years old. Drove him to every practice since he's 5 years old, and now he is a and now he's a coach. So I just enjoy it. Hello, ALV. Nice to see you. 90 degrees. Oh no, I can't. Oh no, no, I can't. I'm good right here. Like I said, I think I learned this summer or the last summer that I can never leave. That I can never live in Florida because you know what? No matter where you live, you still have to do the daily things that life has. So just like here, we only get our downtime. It's not a vacation every day. People think you move to Florida and it's a vacation. Unless you're retired or independently wealthy and have all the time in the world, it's totally different. You're still doing errands. You're still going shopping. You're still, you're still doing everything that everybody else does everywhere else in the country. So it's a little different in Florida. I don't think I could do it. I just realized that I don't think I can this year. I told you guys this before. I don't think I can do it. My kids are going next week too. Spring break. Oh yeah, yeah. Spring break. My daughter's last one. Was there a finer looking lady than Raquel Welch? For me, it's her. Sophia Loren, to me, was the finest looking lady. Still is, but Raquel Welch was a knockout heat merchant. You no doubt about it. Yeah, Florida is out for me. I just realized that this year. Yep. So what part are you going, Nancy? My favorite part of Florida is Clearwater Beach. I think there's nothing in the world like Clearwater Beach. Yeah, the heat. I can't do it. Spring break. Yeah, my kids are going to spring break. Sometimes when you're feeling down in the dumps and you're not feeling that good, and people don't reciprocate the way you are to them, you get a little. Sometimes you can get a little discouraged at times. You know what? Let me put these other glasses on. You can get a little discouraged. Good morning, Donnie. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. It's Friday. I gotta get in gear here. Sometimes you get a little discouraged, and some things get you down. And wow, got a random message from my daughter last night. Thank you for all that you do for me. And I said what? I didn't. I said what? Thank you for all that you do for me. That's from my daughter. 20. She'll be 22 years old. Thank you for all that you do for me. That was the text message I got when I wasn't feeling right yesterday. It's very interesting. Hello, Danny. Nice to see you. Oh, this is good for Danny. So yeah, my daughter said, "Thank you for all you do for me." And I said, "What?" She said, "What do you mean? What? You're supposed to say thank you." I said, "Well, I didn't expect it." She said, "Well, I feel like being nice, and thank you for all you do for me." So there you go. Good morning, Nick. So my son, after I coached him from 5 years old, is now a coach of his own. My daughter, been in her corner since the day she was born, and I get a text message from a 22-year-old saying, "Thank you for all you do for me." There you go. Life is good. I can rest right now. I'm good. And it's been a rough ride, but through everything, I tried to Be the best that I could be. Like I said, I want to rewrite history, not repeat it. So, Danny, keep on doing what you're doing, man. Parents, keep on doing what you're doing. Stay with them. Stay in their corner. Yeah, Nick. You know what it is. You don't realize it until the time comes. I never realized it. Thank you, Danny. Wow, that's a great compliment. It really, really is. Feels good to have it. And I guess it wasn't really work because I knew what the right thing to do was. The worst time for me was from douchebags on the outside fucking with my stuff, right? Fucking with my stuff. Now, my kids never knew I had a criminal history, right? They never knew I had a criminal history. And why would I have to subject that to them at a young age? They weren't doing Google searches yet. You know what I mean? So I'm coaching. I told you guys this. I'm coaching 3, 4, 5, 6. I get up to seventh, eighth grade. I'm almost home free without getting a problem with me coaching. And then some douchebag that was a native of the suburbs, Nancy, you know him, TH. You know who I'm talking about, Nancy? TH? My good news after Spiral Appreciate Drag got some. Well, nice. Very nice. Yeah. Well, I got through the coaching without any issues. Hello, Wise. Nancy, you still here? Nancy left. TH Tim Hortons, right? Yeah. So TH goes to the. I'm coaching. I'm on the field. Now there's me and another coach. This other guy coaches football. He is a convict. He's a made guy. He's a made man, right? But he wants to coach football. I have a little history, but I want to coach lacrosse and wrestling. So comes to it comes to a board meeting for the athletics, the youth athletics. This guy went up in front of the whole town and the whole committee and the whole sports board and said, "How are these two guys allowed to be on the field coaching? How are these two guys? How is it okay? Shame on you for you letting these two guys coach. They are convicts. They don't belong on the field. They don't belong in doing anything in society except existing quietly and being watched." And me and this guy are like, what the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is he doing? He said that in front of the whole board, the whole city. Tommy Stigs is that he doesn't belong coaching. And the other guy, I'm not going to mention his name because he is a made guy. Um, he doesn't belong coaching. Well, the good thing is, I will tell you that afternoon, my son said to me, "You know what, Dad, I'm hanging up the shoulder pads. I think I'm going to concentrate just on wrestling." I I never had to tell him. I never had to tell him, "Thomas, I can't coach because of this." That would have broke my heart, and I'm sure broken his heart. That I've been on the field with him since he's in third grade, and it worked out. He hung up his shoulder pads. I never had to get into the conversation. The other guy, unfortunately, they pulled him off the field. They stripped him of being a coach. And he was a damn good coach. He was a damn good coach, man. He was there for the kids. And this douchebag native, I call it native, went to the board and just made a beef about both of us. And it worked out. So fast forward now. Yeah, it really was a bad time, Nick. And we had to hold back because listen, the one guy's a made guy, and then here's me. Just I have some history. I have some past. We had to it's literally, and you've seen me coach, and you've seen me coach. You know I'm a you know. So I've been dealing with this stuff my whole life. A conviction from 25 years ago. Still, I'm raising kids beautifully. I'm around. I'm a volunteer. You see me volunteer. I volunteer day in, day out, hours and hours and hours. No. But I'll tell you what happened, Nancy. Before that, their son got into a drunk driving accident and he was facing time. They called me to reach out. Oh, if I see him, it's not going to be nice. If I see him, TH, if I see TH, it's not going to be nice. But I'll never hit anybody or do anything like that. But I'll fucking tell him what I feel. Yeah, it was a bad day for me. But at the end of the day, Thomas says I'm hanging up my shoulder pads. I'm hanging up the lacrosse stick. I'm going to play. I'm going to wrestle. That's what I need to concentrate on. The same exact day. You remember? Yeah. Yeah. When the kid got caught drunk driving, who did they call? They called me. Basically, they treated us like illegal aliens there. When we from the city area moved into the suburbs, they treated us like third world. I got her son out of jail. Can you imagine? I got her son. I hooked her up with a lawyer, a prominent lawyer. I hooked his and her husband and wife. The wife called me crying, Stigs, can you help? I hooked him up with a lawyer, and he got no jail time. Yeah, yeah, I know. I might hurt myself though at this point. Why is that? Oh, there's much more to the story. He owes a friend of mine $1,000. Nancy, he went bad on my friend for $1,000. There's so many things I was going to do, but I had to abstain and not revert back to a way I once operated. And I'm good with it. To each his own. After that, his health went bad. Remember, Nancy? His health went down the drain. You see how things come around? My point is now, yeah, that's the thanks you get, right? Yep, that's the thanks you get. Fast forward, beautiful relationship with my kids, no issues, no problems. They know everything. I don't hide anything. They're old enough to be spoken about. My daughter says to me one day, Dad, have you been arrested? Uh, and no problem. Nothing to hide. Thank you, Octavia. I just preach my wisdom. That's it. Yeah, it was. It was a native, and we went to these suburbs. They didn't want us there. They didn't want us there. Yeah. So Danny, that was a good thing yesterday. Having a nice conversation with my son before he went to coach. He was a football coach. I don't know how you would describe him. I think he was just a douchebag local. They didn't like us there, Aunt. They did not like us city folks being there. They never liked us coming into their suburbs. But Danny, while you're on, I must tell you the message from my daughter, a random message from my daughter, who's going through a lot right now with OT school and anatomy classes and studying and working. She took the time to send a text. Thank you for all that you do for me. I'm good. I'm perfect. Now that other guy's a Mama Luke. He's never around. He's always got the bottle in his mouth, stumbling around like a mumbling, stumbling prick. Right? And his kids are getting caught smoking pot, drunk driving, beep, bop, bop. So we're good, right, Nancy? All good? You see how it comes around? Yeah. Yeah. But I was on that field at every game. Well, Danny, I like to see how you're raising your kid. Because I watch. I'm forever the observer. I observe how other people do things. How you raise your. That was Whippany. Ralph, that was Hanover Township, where I was. Hanover Township. Whippany. I lived in Whippany for 20 years. That's unfortunate, but my little league, we do background checks. If someone has a record. Wow, very nice, Arms. That's a really good way to do it. Well, they didn't kick me off the field. It's all right, buddy. They didn't kick me off the field, but thing, dude, you would enjoy what I just said in the last 10 minutes. There's no hope you stay on that path because there's no other option, Danny. There's no hope. There is no other option, pal. You're there. I was where you are right now, and the rewards are great at the end. Look, I got no money. I have basically nothing right now. Nothing. I'm bare bones as you're gonna get, right? What I have is the love I have between me and my children. So, Danny, there is no hope because there is no other options. Yeah, same thing with me. Yeah, they looked at us like we were trash. So good. If you got a good little message today, if you learned anything, I'm happy. Bottle in his mouth all the time, no? Stumbling all over the place, right, Nancy? And diming me out to the sports board. He went in front of the whole city, this motherfucker. Anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, same here. Patricia, we were just, miscreants. That's why I couldn't wait to get back down here. I did. Yes, yes, yes. But you have to remember, they did my background check, and I passed the Rutgers thing. Anthony, I passed my stuff. I did the Rutgers course. They approved me. I did the USA Wrestling. They approved me. It took a little longer than normal. They must have looked deep into my case and my background, right? They I was approved. It wasn't. It was not a matter of the approval from the system. They were trying to put it on a moral level. This guy did not do it by the system. He did it by the moral level. I was approved to coach. He wanted to shame me and the other guy. I'll text you who the other guy was. And maid guy, where are you? Look what I just texted you, Aunt. It was me and him. Me and him. And I passed everything. So just a complete jerk off. Yes. I was a valid coach. For moral reasons that he thought he was higher than anybody else, he wanted me and him off the field. The name I just sent you. You imagine? Now, you're fucking with us? Are you out of your mind? You're fucking with these two guys? But he gave it up. And I fortunately I swore of violence, but I'd like to get my hands on that guy for you. Oh yeah, yeah, Donnie, this is just the things you deal with. It's okay, Dindo. It's my fault you missed it. You ordered me to come on early. I just wasn't ready. I was trying to get my camera right, fucking with my computer a little bit. Yeah, they tried to shame me. The person that would help them the most. That's okay. Good morning, Joey Dell. So these are the people you're dealing with in the world. These are the people we're dealing with in the world. We're up against everybody. You are a one-man band. We are a one-man band. I never got close with the locals. I just didn't feel they were my type of people. Well, Nancy, you saw it. You saw some of it. Maybe not in that depth, but you saw some of it. And did you see who I sent you? Look, whatever we do outside of the sports is different. Outside of coaching. Well, you know what it is? We're coaching. I'm not coaching these kids because I know about wrestling. I don't know about lacrosse, and I don't know about football. I don't know the ins and outs of these sports, but I know how to coach people. I knew how to coach kids. They had a great time with Coach Stigs. Coach Stigs. I used to get mugs, T-shirts, plaques. Coach Stigs, Coach Stigs, Coach Stigs, and they were good to me. And they still call me Coach Stigs as adults. So I was coaching them to life. The town of Whippany, yeah. So I was teaching them. I wasn't really coaching them in the sport because I wasn't fluent in the sport. I don't understand every rule. Anthony can attest to that. The way my lacrosse team was, we led the league in we led the league in penalties, not points. But I coached them in life. I think I did a good job, and I will pat myself on the back when it's necessary. That's not being arrogant, ignorant, or conceited. I feel like I made an impact on some of these kids. I really do. And what you get here, the way I talk here, is the way we would have a conversation in person. The way I am on YouTube is the way I am out on the stoop, at the bar, at the club, on the Facebooks, on the Instagrams. I'm the same everywhere. So you see my personality. That was not that was not valid. But he got bad luck in the end, so it gets you. You got hate in your heart, hate will find you. Wow, yeah. All right. That makes sense, Wine Guild. Interesting. Danny, be careful. Keep doing what you're doing. I love seeing what you're doing, Danny. Proud of you as a dad. Good job, man. Good job. Working man, good dad, good people right there, Danny Stories. Keep on rolling, cuz. Keep on rolling. You see, that's a great example. That's a great example. He knows when YouTube could fit into his life. He knows where his priorities are. But that just shows you the character of a man like Danny. Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah, well, it's very, very true, Danny. A man like you, a young man like you, I'm seeing myself. I'm seeing myself. I'm seeing myself. So that's why I say it. I love to see it. I love what he's doing. Danny's not on. He's got a lot going on with the kids. I was there, Danny. I did it. I did the same thing you're doing. So I pretty much find and surround myself with like-minded people. Typically. Now you could take relationship situations out of the equation. In that aspect, my in the relationship situation, my adult life got hijacked. But that's okay. That's okay. You got it, buddy. You got it, pal. Keep on doing what you're doing. You don't need to be told, and you don't even need guidance. It's coming to you naturally. You're owning this, cuz you're owning it. You do your thing, Danny. You do it. See, when you log off of here, if you think you're missing something, we're always there. I'm always a text message away. Yep. So, this was just a bullshit talk this morning. Not much about anything. So, yes. Yep. 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 Yeah, got to do it. You got it, cuz. You have a blessed day, okay, Danny? You have a blessed day. It's all good. It's all good. This is your number one job, right? 26 people having coffee on a Friday morning. Very nice crew. Well, hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. As always, your presence is a present. I have absolutely nothing to talk about. Oh, interesting. Heat merchant in Albany. They can't find coaches now because they abuse us, right? Guess what? I was willing to take the abuse from the stands. Don't do it, Teresa. You just ignore those people. I have them too. When they get under your skin, they win. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. You know, Teresa, it takes a better person to turn their back and put that attention that you were going to give to the negativity, take that energy and put it into something positive for somebody else that cares for you. Don't let that derail you. Their ignorance is trying to derail you. When they get you, they win. When they get under your skin, they win, Teresa. It's the way it is. Believe me. I've been in situations trying to get baited into situations. Obviously, I was baited. I knew when I was baited. I remember. I remember. I remember I was on parole. I was out for a little bit. An old friend of mine who was a degenerate gambler pulled up in a van. I probably told you this guys before. Pulled up to my mother's house because I had to stay there for a little while. And I get in the van and he says, Stigs, you want to do this? You want to do that? How did this work out? Are you doing this? Can I do it? He was talking criminal stuff. And I said, right off the bat, I'm fresh out. Like the cuff marks are still on my hands. I'm fresh out. And he's talking about, can you move this? You want to move that? I got a trailer of this. Can we get money to such and such? How's the sports going? How's the book? What's, and I said, holy shit, he's asking a wide range of questions. And I just sat in that van, totally silent. I knew the van was wired. I knew at that point that the van was wired. I said, "Nah, I'm good. From this point on, I'm probably not even going to jaywalk. I have nothing for you. I'm not looking to do anything. I'm fresh out. If I get, you know, if I get a pinch now, I'm going back in for a long time." And I sat there silent. I didn't say two words. I got out of the truck. I let him leave, and that was it. More than people. I have no friends in my office. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to have friends at work. There is no friends at work. There's no friends at work unless it's a family member of yours. There's no friends at the job. No, no, no. Teresa, ew, people need to rewind on that. There's no friends at the job. I love dogs. There you go. Teresa and Tindo. We don't have friends at the job. Yeah. Watch out. They're all trying to get you. Don't let that hurt your life, though. So, with Teresa, when somebody aggravates me, I'll take that energy and I'll put it to a positive vibe. I'll bring it to you. I'll bring it to you. My energy is being used, but not in a negative way. Remember, when you're paying attention to something negative, something positive is lacking your attention and it might need it. No, no friends at work. Co-workers. Just like on the street, associates. Yes, you do. You got social media to talk to on your break. You got Chuck to talk to. You got Ryan. You go back, there's things. Yes, there is a lot of people you could talk to on your break. You don't need to talk to anybody at work. Gina, you have a blessed day. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. No friends. I don't go out to I don't there's like one or two that I work with, but nothing about personal life, nothing about that. When somebody leaves, I may go grab a beer. The people at work that I may associate with are not directly connected to my job, which is a good thing. If you're going to have somebody at work, that they shouldn't be connected to your job, like another department or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Talk to yourself. Always get good answers. That's it. Very perfect. Ralph said it good there too. Civil. Oh, you got to get the job done. So you need coworkers. You got to be civil. I mean, yeah, yes, but not there. Not there. Go to the local 7-Eleven. There's people there that you'll have a better conversation with there. That's what I do. I try to learn about different people. I talk to different people. That's why I say self. That's why I don't know everything about one specific topic. I dip into a little bit of every topic. So I could pretty much talk about anything to anybody. And that's how I try to do it. Yeah. Yeah, Patricia, that's what this. Yeah. Yeah. Arlene, perfectly said. Yeah, don't rat on my cage. You be nice, you be civil, you be a coworker. As a team, you have a job to get done, right? And I never, yes, they do, Teresa, 100%. We are the old people. We're the old people there. I'm an antique. 54, 53 years old, I'm an antique. Excuse me. I'm an antique. Can you imagine? Self. Yeah, I said to myself, self. And then Friday comes, Saturday comes, whatever your last day of work is, and you're good. All right, Dindu. Yeah, see, that's what I said this morning, Dindu. We get content. We get content. I said this morning, Dindu, we had 50 topics we touched on. You got to text yourself. And Dindu, please set the thumbnail if you don't mind, please. Todd Father, Dindu, they kill me. These Buffalo boys kill me. Hold on a minute. This is a great one right here. 1 minute, guys. Oh my God. Let me see. Oh, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. I'm doing something here. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Dean, do a lot of topics to pick from this chat. Yeah. And that's how what happens is I come up with a topic and I text it to myself and it's there. Yeah. Today we spoke about a lot of good things in the morning. We had a great morning chat this morning. You never know what's going to happen here. I got to check something in my phone, guys. Give me a second. Let's see. Nick M, you just got wrenched. Octavia doesn't care about a wrench. Who else do I got in there? Wow. Donnie Ragu gets made today. Nick M gets made today. Octavia, I know you don't care about this wrench shit. I made two guys today, all right? I made two guys today. You guys got your button today. Yeah, exactly, Gerard. What time is your show, Ding Do? Ugh. Ding Do, what time is your show? Do you see what Senor Gerard is asking you right now? Do you see what Gerard is asking you right now? You are an outcast, Teresa. Where? At work, you mean? You're supposed to feel like an outcast. You don't need validation from anybody at the job. I don't see Emmanuel. Manny's not here. Manny's not in the chat. What are you saying, Emmanuel? Wait, what am I in the wrong chat? Oh, wow. Not me. I like to be alone. I'm good. Teresa, they're strangers. They're almost, you could call them frenemies. All right? 2:30 start. Angora. We call them frenemies at times. Frenemies at times. Yeah, me too. 25, 26 years, yeah. Nancy, check that 2:30 theme do show, please. Nancy? Well, Patricia, some people like it. Some people like it. Yeah. Octavia doesn't. Octavia's Octavia's like me. All over the place. Octavia's great though. Octavia's been with me from day one also. Octavia, when's the first time you saw me on the internets? When was the first time you saw me on the internets, Octavia? What show was it on? Do you remember? Hey, Evan, what's up, cuz? Nice to see you. Evan's always sending me pictures. I got a new hat. The snow is 8 foot tall. I love it. Guys, I got great people. Yes, day one. Do you remember what show? Whose show was I on? They can do every day, 2:30. Every day, 2:30. Tommy Stigs, 7 o'clock. Even if you don't have our notification set, you're going to get Tommy Stigs at 7, no doubt. Yeah, frenemies. Frenemies. That's what I call it. Frenemies. Oh, wow. Loans without the broken bones, Octavia? Jason, loans without the broken bones. Remember that? Yeah, that was great stuff. Yeah, Teresa was there too. JSV Capital. Jason. Jason says, I used to deal with those Belleville guys when I was gambling. I'd have to go meet such and such. Oh my God. Jason. Atta boy. You see, Evan? This is what I love. People are just like me here. Evan's getting the kids ready for school. That's a beautiful thing. Gerard, Ralph's retired. He comes into chats. He's enjoying himself. He's enjoying his YouTube experience. He jumps on shows a little bit. I think Ralph's really enjoying YouTube right now. From my eyes, Ralph, I can't speak for Ralph, but from my eyes, it seems like Ralph's enjoying the YouTube experience in a different way. You know what I mean? He likes to jump on shows. He's with us every morning on Todd Father's show. Interesting, interesting. Jason, yeah, JSV Capital. Yeah, yeah. So the Wise Up Show, Gerard, the Wise Up Show jumps into. I don't typically drop the link in the morning show because I'm typically not in my office doing my show. And I really only like to do a morning show for about 30 minutes. I'm going a little longer today because I have I'm gonna be in. I'll literally be in here the whole weekend in my YouTube studio or my apartment. So I have wrestling starting at 9 o'clock live stream from Atlantic City. Then tomorrow the NCAA. Yes, Teresa. Yeah, Vincenzo's great. Pig roast for the company, huh? We have a holiday party. Years and years ago, I worked at a company called Hoffman LaRoche. They made Valium. Now, in my neighborhood, nobody went to college. My neighborhood, we either went into the union, you got a job through one of the older guys in the neighborhood. Many partook in shenanigans, I guess you can say. Um, Nobody from my neighborhood went to college. From my graduating class, some went to college. Like Anthony went on to college. As you can see the difference, there's a little difference. He's an educated individual. I have no education. So you could see the difference in the way Anthony does things. Speaks a little more educated. Ralphie's educated. You see, there's a difference in some of the routes that many of us took. I was not college material. Yeah, I was at Roach because we had a connection, Patricia. We had connections. A lot of the guys in the neighborhood got into Roach. Hopping the Roach. I went to Hopping the Roach until the Essex County prosecutor let me out. Let me out. And then they fired me because I was under indictment, which I didn't get fired for insubordination. I got fired for criminal stuff. I'll be back though. Hey, you do what you got to do. Wise up, you do what you got to do, man. Everybody has to do what they have to do. Oh, I got in. I was a temp, and then I got in, Patricia. You know, so that's what we did. A lot of us. Belleville's a strange place. You have a whole mix of people. Everything from heroin addicts to doctors. One of my dear friends is a surgeon. Anthony's a lawyer. A few lawyers came out of our class. We got all different types. We got sanitation workers. We got wise guys. We have blue collar crowd. We have everything. I know. Joey Frakes. Good to see you, cuz. Joey Frakes, I haven't seen you. I think I saw you in another chat somewhere a couple days ago. I don't know. I think so, Joey. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. 27 people going strong. How do I log off? You know what, Teresa? No one notices the good work, just the bad. But if you did bad work, you're going to feel it in your heart because you have good work ethic. So I give my all every single day in whatever it is that I'm doing, knowing that I did the best that I have to work with. And that gives you such peace of mind. I did my best with what I had to work with. I did not slack. I gave it all 100% to the finish line, and here I am. Oh, yes. And we do you and I are the type of person to do much more work than the other person next to us. That doesn't matter. We just keep on doing it. You know? Christopher Toro, what's up, cuz? Danny Stories posted another video. Yeah. Barringer, I passed his school the other day. So I learned something yesterday. St. Benedict's. Anthony might have left. I don't know if Anthony's here or not. I don't know. Teresa, you got to keep it positive. All these things we're talking about. Beautiful chat this morning, guys. I'm loving this. We're just a number, unfortunately. And I say it every day. I say it all the time. Our job will be posted in the paper before our obituary is written. But you still give it your all. You still give it your all. No matter what. We are just a number. And I'll say, fortunately, Teresa, I think we're better off that way. We get too personal with people around us. It's not a good thing. Yes. You have a good manager. It's good. But so does the devil next to you have a good manager. So you got to be careful. Just tread lightly. Do your job 100% and go home. And that's it. And you're good to go. Yeah, we all have been through it, Patricia. You know? But Teresa has incredible work ethic. Incredible work ethic. And you, as you can see, it shows because, it shows, yeah. We could do a topic about this for hours talking about work ethic and workplace. See this show here? No genre. General real talk. This is what we do. Yes, Arlene, you're right. Always looking for a scapegoat. But you can't fall victim to it. Don't let them get to you. Don't try not to miss Thing Do show today. Teresa, you be you. You got the same work ethic as me. Thing Do, Raul. Everybody is, Trisha had it. This is a good blue collar crew right here this morning. Really a nice group. Sure started my pizzeria and pizza after me. It's called Sunny Side Up. That's Stigs. I'm naturally very positive. Boom, Octavia. Boom. Octavia was always in those chats, slaying those positive comments. Yeah, but you just keep on going forward, Patricia. Yes. Teresa, you make others look bad. Yep. Just because they busted. Yep. Well, I was a leader for 20 plus years before I got into the position I'm in now. I was a leader. I never considered myself a boss. Vindictive. Of course they are everywhere. What's up, cuz? Todd Father? You all right? Todd Father just finished work. We were talking about this morning. Work ethic. So please, I need Todd Father's link dropped here. Yep. Please, I need Todd Father's link dropped here, and I need Theme Do's link dropped here. I need you all to subscribe, whoever is not, to these channels, and set your notifications bell. If you're up at 5 a.m., you wake up with us. We have our first coffee together every day. Todd Father's driving home from work. We jump in and chat with him. So please subscribe to Todd Father and set the notifications bell. The only thing about Todd Father is you're going to miss some shows because he doesn't plan it in advance. So you will miss the shows if you don't look for it. He doesn't set it soon enough for you to get a notification. No one's listening to me. I'm telling you guys what to do, but nobody's listening to me. Nobody's listening. Unfortunately, you'll miss Todd Father's show, even if you are a subscriber, because he doesn't set it. He doesn't set the show up early enough. So, same thing with, Ralph, it might, even though they're going to subscribe, that it may not work because he's not following what I'm telling him to do. Please listen, guys. It's very simple. You're going into work. Set it up 5 o'clock, 5:15. This way people know, and you can put in your topic approximately 5:15 live on my drive. You guys got to listen to me. Dean do too. Todd Father. Hysterical. You guys are funny as hell, man. Funny. Yeah, I would love for Theme Do and Todd Father to plan their shows out. I'm trying to stretch here, guys. Yeah, she's working, but she's listening. Volunteer now? I don't volunteer. I did my years of volunteering. I volunteered coaching. I don't volunteer now. The only thing I do now is I do a food drive for the people in Belleville. I bring it to the church. I keep this shit quiet. I don't make a big deal about it. But I do food drives for the church. I do toy drives for Belleville. I told you guys during the pandemic, I was in a gas station in Belleville, right? I was in a gas station in Belleville, and I didn't expect it. Although I'm used to people walking up on you, it's just the nature of the place. So I'm getting gas in Belleville, and a young kid, about 12 years old, clean cut, looking fresh, looking clean, walked up to me and said, "Sir, you have a couple dollars? I'm hungry." He was about 12 years old. I said, "Oh man." Now in my area, the crackheads come and ask you for money because they want to go get high on crack. So we used to go to White Castle and buy all the crackheads food. That's what we did. We bought them food. So anyway, he said, "You got a couple dollars? I'm hungry." And I said, "Oh shit." I gave the kid a $5 bill. And then I waited. I went around the block. I came back and it was legit. That young boy, 12 years old, 13 years old, was actually eating food outside of the gas station. He went into the gas station store. And I fed that kid for that day. He was hungry. His mother or father, if there was one present, was not feeding him. Shame, sin. So from that point, I do it a little bit more, Octavia. We used to bring food to a soup kitchen down on McCarter Highway and Raymond Boulevard. Soup kitchen down there. And anyway, I don't really volunteer, but sometimes I'll do these things, Octavia. You know? Joey Dell, thanks for stopping in. Yeah. Hold on, I'm looking back here. Yes, Todd Father's a young dad also. Octavia, yep. Okay, Patricia, very good. Thank you for listening this morning. Very nice. You see that? Todd Father, we have listeners in the morning. They're not commenting. They're not commenting. Make sure you guys are in all chat or live chat, otherwise you're gonna miss. Well, you gotta watch the character wise up. It depends. Some of them are little legitimate crackheads. And I'm not giving a crackhead money. I'll get them food. I will get them food. We used to come home from the clubs at night, 3 o'clock in the morning, White Castle on Broadway, and we would buy food for them. White Castle. Exactly, Christopher. Oh, I'm cool. I'm having a show. What are you beeping the horn? Have a little respect. Don't you see? I do the same thing, Christopher. I buy them food. It's hard to say no, Arlene. Yeah, but I know. And it was a young kid. He was 12, 13 years old. So it's very difficult, man. I know. It's very hard to do, Arlene. What? What was funny? You're laughing at me, Arlene? What did I do? Muggsy has entered the building. Should I send money pile left? Oh, yeah, yeah. McCarter Highway, yeah, absolutely. So, Fancy Nancy, did you subscribe to both of those shows that were just up? Patricia, Muggsy, Octavia, Arlene, you guys are all subscribed to Todd Father and Theme Deuce? They're up there. Of course, Patricia. Well, we used to take the food from Bella Casa and bring it down to the soup kitchen. I think it's the soup kitchen on McCarter Highway. So we used to bring it down there. And then something happened and they stopped us from doing it. Remember, I was a banquet manager. Thing do, don't laugh. Thing do, don't laugh. I was a banquet manager. Thing do, hold your comments. Don't say it. But I was a banquet manager. This is your first time in here. So I appreciate you being here. Publius. I can't say the name. Publius Zamolius Eutubius. I don't know what that means, but hello there. Thank you for stopping, Stigs. I haven't a clue who I sub to. I know. I was the banquet manager. Parole requirements. That was bail requirements. OG subscriber. All right. Yeah. PUBG. All right. There you go. Christopher Toro breaks it down at Bella Casa. Yeah. Bella Casa. I used to. Well, I had the title, Patricia. I had the title banquet manager. Didn't you see my jacket? I showed you guys. Changing usernames. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. So, yeah. I was the banquet manager at Bella Casa. You didn't see my jacket, Stiggy? Didn't do break. Yeah, my bowling jacket. Bank manager. Oh my god. Yeah. You guys saw my jacket. I'm not going to get it. You did see my jacket, right? You imagine they put Stiggy on it? Not Tommy. Not Tommy Stiliano. Not Thomas. Stiggy. Thank you, PUBG. Well, we'll call it Pub. Oh. Oh. That's the best wine, 19 Crimes. Well, did you? 93. Wait a minute. 93? Wait a minute. Did you like Pete Russo's chicken, Patricia Daly? Peter Russo, did you like his chicken? Oh my God. Jesus. My ex wife was probably a waitress at that banquet. Jesus. My ex wife worked there and I worked there at different times. That's hysterical. 19 Crimes. It's great stuff. No, 93, I wasn't working there yet. 93, I was on the streets. I had a Corvette. I had a Cadillac. I had a place down the shore. Going back and forth to Cancun. No, 93, I was running amok. Yeah, 93, that was my crazy time. Wait, what do you mean, small world? Wait, what am I missing here? PUBG, what am I missing here? Well, I do appreciate you for coming in. Yeah, I was not there. My ex may have been there working. And I'm sure you had Pete Russo's food. One of my dear friends was the chef. Yes, all the leftovers. So, Patricia, that's a perfect example. What you didn't want to take home, we brought to the soup kitchen. There you go, Patricia. When people didn't take food home or we had leftovers, we brought it to the food kitchen. 93, I was not. I was not there. 96, I was there. Cancun, yeah. I was all over the place. I was living a life at that time. A life that I shouldn't have been living, but I was living it nevertheless. It didn't end well, obviously, but oh yeah, small world. Well, we're from the same neighborhood, PUBG. We're from the same area. But yeah, my ex-wife was waitressing. My best friend was cooking. One of my other dear friends was probably bartending. And yeah, so very good. Nice chat this morning, guys. Really a variety today. Excellent show you guys had. You guys really had an excellent show today. Really. It's your show. You do know that, right? You do know it's your show? But hold on. Let's listen to this hot jam right here. Let's get a little fired up for a minute. Uh-oh, what happened? Let me take this. How great is that? That is one of the best openings ever. Oh, pubs. I'm into everything, pubs. I like everything. You know, it's crazy in this neighborhood of mine over here, right, Dindu?
Where'd the music go? I mean, come on.
Hold on. But we can't do it. We can't do both at once.
I'm going to stop dancing over.
That's
here.
what happens when you do it through the StreamYard. You can't, I got to mute it.
Hang on. Let me shut the TV. I got my scarf on and everything. I mean, what
Hold
are
on
you
a minute.
doing?
Let's see if we can do it. Hold on a minute. Let's see. I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. You might get background noise, though.
No, you messed up the whole algorithm now. You know what? Being news back. What
How
are you
great is
doing?
that stuff, huh?
I mean, I always said, I wish I had a telephone where I could see you. I got a telephone and I could dance with you. Look at
That
that.
is great stuff, man.
Okay. If I don't go back to work soon, she's going to put me right in a straight coat. Okay. I'm going to be in the psych center. We call it the Strozzi building here. Okay.
The Strozzi?
Strozzi. Where's Dean? He's at the Strozzi building on Forest Avenue.
God. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. What a good show I had, man. You guys had a great show today.
You better key in at 2:30 today because I'm going to talk about Friends.
Yeah, I'm there, buddy.
Okay. You might want to come into that show today.
I'm always there, especially on Fridays. You know that.
It just might be a blitzkrieg on Friends today.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Okay. Well,
Okay. Everybody, nobody could be safe today. So be careful,
Ooh.
everybody.
It's like that Throwback Thursday.
I have Teresa Murphy's back right now.
She's the best.
I can't wait to come out. I love her. I can't wait to come out swinging for her today.
She's just like us.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that
absolutely awesome? I love it. It's the blue collar world.
People found each other.
Listen,
I can't believe it. I really can't.
We've been together for a year.
Yeah.
Okay. Real recognizes real, and that's all I could say.
Yeah. It finds each other. Yeah. I guess that makes
sense.
That's it.
Yep. Ain't no one going to twist our mind.
People have settled into a, what do you call it? Settled into I don't know what you call it.
A realm. It's called a realm. This is the realm of what we do here. Okay?
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, we have a lawyer, we have a construction worker, we have we have a mailman, a mail lady, we have this, we have everybody's different. Everybody's educated on their own life. So,
but if I
ever seen you walk up to my table while I was eating dinner with that coat on, I would grab it. How's your dinner? How's your dinner, sir? That would be it for me. Okay. I'm done today. You know what? I bet it's Friday. They better call me to go to work by Monday. Okay.
Hysterical. Okay. All right, buddy. I'm getting off in a minute.
All right, my man. Be good. Be safe. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Love when Dindu comes on. He is hysterical. He is funny as hell, man. We have a good time over here. It's all we're here for, to have a good time. It's like the old bot Sesame Street. Yeah. Yeah, we have a good time. You like that song? I caught you off guard with that song, huh? Nancy, you guys didn't really have a topic. We spoke about a lot of different things today. We spoke about a lot of different things, but Dindu, a lot of times, and I do the same thing, topics get thought of through chats we have throughout the day. So general conversation leads to a topic of a show, and it seems to all go together. It all flows together. Because Todd Fowler, we were talking about work this morning and how people do things and why they do it and don't do it. Then I don't know how we got into the work topic. You guys basically brought it up, and I don't know how. I did not. You know. Well, 19 ones, not 19, 19 crimes has. You just get the red blend. It's probably the best one, Todd Father. I'm gonna think. Yeah, Snoop Dogg. I didn't know 19 Crimes was Snoop Dogg. I really didn't know that. I drank it for a long time. The only reason I stopped drinking it is because I changed to white, and the bottles are too small. They got to make bigger wine bottles. It's not good. So I threw you off guard with that. Eminem's great. Eminem has a great story. I could relate in some kind of ways to Eminem's story. Uh, in some aspects of it. So that's why I like him. Yeah. So we're gonna go back with one more before I go. Okay, we're gonna go back with one more before I go. Give me a minute here. I'm looking for something specific. Give me a minute because I'm looking for something specific. I really want to blow up the show. Okay. Give me a minute. Hold on. I'm doing something here. Hold on, guys. Give me a minute. One minute. I'm here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Oh, TT's here. Hello, TT. Okay, okay, TT. That's okay. 19 crimes tastes like a quarter. I like the 19 crimes arms. I kind of like it. Bofa convinced you, Octavia, that he was Eminem. Oh my God. Yeah, we were talking about Bofa yesterday. Octavia, we were talking about the people that have died in the past year. Uh, Bofa, Tommy. Remember Tommy? And who else? Dindu, Bofa, Tommy, and who else died in the past year? Dindu. There was three people that we knew of. Tommy was in the hospital bed. Remember? Bofa, and who else? Dindu. You said there was three because they go in threes, right? So we lost three in the past year. Who else was it? That a few of us know of, like Teresa, Octavia, me, you, Lloyd, Octavia, Lloyd Christmas, Bofa, and Tommy. Fat Pete, I don't remember. Fat Pete. He was part of. I don't remember. Okay, I'm going out with one more song. I might as well get my 847,000th copyright claim of the week. Why not? The only Fat Pete I know of was Fat Pete Chioda. And he got shot. All right, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, Vanilla Ice is successful. I saw. Hey, Nelson, how are you, pal? Thanks for stopping in. Your presence is a present. I was blessed with all your presence this morning. What a good group we had this morning. We had up to 30 in the chat this morning. That might be a first for a morning show for me. I think it was a first. I got to 30. I was watching those numbers today, and I do appreciate it. Yeah, Ice Ice Baby. Yeah, he turned out to be a successful home flipper, which is great. He's doing great. I did see an interview with him. It might have been on Vlad. I'm not sure what show he was on. He had a great interview down in Florida. God bless him. God bless him. If some of these guys can make it, anybody can. That's a great story. No, listen, guys, this is your show. This isn't my show. I just push live and the topics flow, and we just shoot the shit and chill. That's what we do here. We had a really nice show this morning. Really good show. Really appreciate you guys. I would stay on for hours, but I got to get into the wrestling. It's starting up soon. My boys are on the mat at 9 a.m. Just got beautiful pictures of my son on Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City right now. He's on the mat in Atlantic City. Nothing can make me more proud. Being with him since he's 5 years old, wrestling, coaching him through life, being mat side with him from when he's 5 years old, now turning 21, coaching at Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City right now. It's amazing to me. So I was a little down yesterday, and now I'm feeling great. So you guys really helped me out. It was a tough couple of weeks for me, but wow, you guys really, this is a nice support system we have here. Excellent. Yeah, Nick, it was a rough run. And a lot of bad things happened along the way. Your ninth life. Don't think I'd make a rapper. What's up, Bods? I saw you last night in Angels chat. Throwing it around. Yeah, it was good. See, she doesn't know who they are, Nick. She doesn't know the guys we know. You know what I mean, Nick? She's not going to know. Remember, she said her father never brought business into the house, so she wouldn't know Kabert. You know what I mean? Boz? Nikki Bazzini. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah. But I added to your comment, Nick Bazzini, just to make it, so she can get an understanding. Nice. Yeah, I know, Nick. All I say is have a great show, guys. There's not much going on for me in her shows. Last night was great. I like when she varies, but she says she's changing up her vibe a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. All I do is wish well, like I do to everybody. That's all. Wow, nice, very nice. Well, he would come to the diner because he loved the cheesecake. He would come to the diner every time he came to Belleville because he loved the cheesecake. We knew he loved the cheesecake. Crazy. Yep. 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 I know he loved that world famous cheesecake. Anybody that knows he loved it. And anytime he came to Belleville, he was having that cheesecake, which was maybe once a month he came to the neighborhood. And maybe every 3 weeks he came to the neighborhood. Other than that, every Tuesday, Bobby would go out there to the Raven Night. Every Tuesday, Bobby, it would either be Buddy driving him or Mike Yezi would drive him. You remember Mike Yezi. So it would either be Mike or Buddy driving him out to the Raven Night every Tuesday. And then maybe once every 3 weeks or a month he would come to Belleville because this is mob talk, but they were considering shifting the power to Belleville later on when JG was incarcerated. So Belleville almost got the nod to take over the family. It was very close. Anyway, thank you guys. I do appreciate each and every one of you. We had a that's Arlington Diner. Which one was it? Arlington? Arlington. Which one was it? No, it was Lyndhurst. No, it was Arlington. Wait, which one was it? Because they're a block away. Nick, which one was it? Was it Arlington or Lyndhurst? Two diners. I get confused. Bye, Teresa. Have a blessed day. Everybody, please tune into the Dean Do Show at 2:30. Please don't miss it. Set your notifications. I get confused sometimes myself, Nick. I get confused. I get confused. But it was one of the diners, Lyndhurst or Arlington. Lyndhurst. Was it Lyndhurst? Was it? It's on Belleville Turnpike, right? It's on Belleville Turnpike. Is that Lyndhurst or North Arlington? Anyway, one of those diners has North Arlington. Okay. Best cheesecake in the world, apparently. I've never really had it, but Andy. Hope Andy's doing all right. He missed a lot of years with the boys, Nick. Andy missed a lot of years with the boys. I was there when he was going in. I was with him the night before he was going in. Our kids were wrestling together. Took 10 years heavy. Took 10 years heavy. All right. I got to get going. We're not going to get into mob talk now, but, we can talk for hours about that. Once again, thank you guys for having such a great show this morning. I do appreciate you. I am logging off. I'm hitting end broadcast right now. I appreciate each and every one of you. 2:30, please. Okay, nice. That's good. That's good. Johnny, yeah. Please hit I hope you guys are all subscribed to Theme Do. Can we drop it one more time? Nick, are you subscribed to Theme Do? Nick, are you subscribed to Todd Father? I got to get off, but I want to make sure you guys are subscribed to Theme Do show. Drop it real quick, please. We need Nick Bazzini, if he's not, to be a subscriber. Yeah, Evan. All right, good. All right, I'm out, guys. Ciao for now. Tommy Stigs signing off. End broadcast is being hit at this moment. Ciao for now.